If you are to look at your hand, right now, not the screen but your hand holding the device. For most of us, that device has become an extra limb, a digital tether, a direct line for the rest of the world to reach into your brain, uninvited, at 3 in the morning. We talk a lot about freedom on this channel. We talk about the Stoic ideal of being the master of one's own soul. But let's be honest with each other for a second, human to human. Are you actually free? Or are you just a highly sophisticated consumer of other people's lives? Every morning, before you've even rubbed the sleep from your eyes, you check it. You check the notifications. You check the news. You check the stats. Before you have even decided who you are today, you have allowed 10,000 voices to tell you who they want you to be. This is the silent crisis of our age. It's not just distraction, it's the systematic dismantling of the human spirit. They've turned your attention into a commodity and you're giving it away for free. I'm not here to give you another productivity hack. I'm not here to tell you to work harder. I'm here to invite you to something much more dangerous, something the world, the system, the matrix, whatever you want to call it, is terrified of. I'm inviting you to disappear. Welcome to the Ghost Protocol. Why ghost? Because in a world that demands you be visible, loud, and constantly on, the most radical thing you can do is become a shadow. The Stoics, specifically Epictetus, spoke about the prohairesis, the faculty of choice. He argued that the only thing you truly own is your will. Everything else, your reputation, your wealth, your body, is external. But look at the modern world. It is designed to hijack your prohairesis. It wants your choice to be automatic. It wants your reaction to be instant. If someone insults you online, it wants you to rage. If a celebrity does something foolish, it wants you to have an opinion. They've built a cage made of likes and shares, and we've walked right into it because the bars are made of dopamine. Think about the influencers and the gurus. Even the ones telling you how to be successful are often just prisoners of the same system. They are terrified of being forgotten. They are slaves to the algorithm. But a Stoic is a ghost in that machine. The Ghost Protocol is the strategic decision to stop being a node in their network. It is the realization that your energy is finite. Every time you argue with a stranger, every time you check a feed to see if you're missing out, you are leaking the very fuel you need to build your own empire. You are a lion being distracted by gnats, and the gnats are winning because there are billions of them. The only way to win is to leave the field. The Ghost Protocol isn't just quitting social media. It's a total recalibration of your existence. It consists of 3 distinct stages. Stage 1, the dark phase, the external exit. This is where you cut the tethers. You stop announcing. You stop updating. You stop caring if people know what you're doing. If you're working on a business, work on it in the dark. If you're training your body, do it in the silence. The dark phase is about reclaiming the sanctity of the unseen. There is a specific kind of power that comes from having a secret. When you are the only person who knows how hard you're working, that work becomes sacred. When you show it to the world for a like, you dilute the power. You turn a monument into a postcard. Stage 2, the internal audit, the Stoic cleansing. Once the external noise is gone, you will face something much more terrifying: your own thoughts. Without the constant hum of the internet to distract you, you will realize how many of your opinions aren't yours. You will see the patterns of envy, the echoes of past traumas, and the hollow places where you've been seeking validation. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations for himself, not for us. He was performing an audit on his own soul. Stage 2 is where you sit in the silence and ask, who is left when the audience is gone? Stage 3, the strategic return, the ghost in the machine. Eventually, you will return, but you won't return as a prisoner. You will return as a ghost. You will use the tools of the modern world without being used by them. You will post if you have something to say, but you won't check the comments to see if you're worthy. You will be in the room, but your mind will be miles away, anchored in your own fortress. I want to speak to you directly now, not as a creator, but as someone who has felt the weight of this. You might be feeling a sense of resistance right now, a voice in your head saying, but I need to stay connected, or I'll lose my edge if I disappear. That voice isn't yours. That's the cage rattling. The truth is, when you start the ghost protocol, people will notice. They'll ask where you've been. Some will be offended. Some will think you're going through something. And you are. You're going through a rebirth. It is lonely. You will sit at dinner tables and realize that everyone around you is somewhere else, lost in their glowing rectangles. You will feel like an observer in a world of sleepwalkers. But in that loneliness, you will find a strength that normal people will never understand. You will find that you can sit with yourself for an hour without a single distraction. You will find that your focus becomes a laser, capable of cutting through tasks that used to take you days. If you are watching this, you probably already feel that itch. You know something is wrong with the way we are living. You know that you were meant for more than just being a data point for a tech giant. This is your permission. Not that you need it from me, but sometimes we need to hear it from someone else to know we aren't crazy. You aren't crazy. You're waking up. If you're ready to take this path, you don't need to leave a comment. You don't need to like this. Just stay. Be present. Let these words settle into the parts of you that have been starved for truth. Why is the ghost protocol so powerful? Because a ghost cannot be manipulated. Marketing works by making you feel inadequate. Politics works by making you feel angry. Social media works by making you feel insignificant. But when you have disappeared into your own protocol, those levers don't work anymore. You don't want what they're selling because you've found fulfillment in the work itself. You aren't angry at their outrage of the week because your eyes are on the long game. Look at the Rothschilds whom we've analyzed before. Look at the great strategists. They weren't the loudest people in the room. They were the ones who controlled the room because they didn't need the room's approval. The ghost protocol is about moving from a reactive life to a proactive one. Most people are like billiard balls, being knocked around by the events of the day. A ghost is the hand holding the cue. Imagine what you could achieve if you took back just 2 hours of your attention every day. Over a year, that's 730 hours. That's 30 full days of pure, uninterrupted focus. In 3 years, you could master a language, build a business, or rewrite the very code of your personality. While everyone else is arguing about the latest headline, you are building a legacy. To truly be a ghost, you must let your ego die. The ego is the part of you that wants to be seen. It's the part that wants to show them. It's the part that is wounded by rejection. The Stoics taught us to subdue the ego because the ego is a leash. If I know what you're proud of, I can control you. If I know what you are afraid of, I can lead you. When you become a ghost, you give up the need for credit. You do the right thing because it is the right thing, not because it will make you look good. There is a profound peace in being nobody. Not because you lack value, but because your value is no longer tied to the fickle whims of the public. Seneca said, "I have never liked to please the people, For what I know they do not approve, and what they approve I do not know. That is the ghost protocol. This video is almost over. When it ends, the algorithm is going to try to serve you another one. It's going to try to keep you here. It's going to suggest something shocking or inspiring to keep that dopamine loop going. This is your first test. Don't click. Close the tab. Put the phone face down. Go to a window. Look at the sky. Feel the air in your lungs. You are a human being. You are a sovereign soul. You are a Stoic. The world is loud and it is hungry. Let it starve. Welcome to the Ghost Protocol. I'll see you in the silence. Until then, disappear.